Today's the 19th of May and France is opening back up. It's really busy here today. There's lots of people coming into town. I think it's because it's the first time that people can come out for lunch. The cafes are opening up again. Only outside for the moment, but you can sit outside and have your lunch, which is brilliant. And we're already booked into the local restaurant, or outside the local restaurant, under the Hall in the marketplace here for the weekend. I'm looking forward to that. First time we will have been able to eat out for months and months. Well, as you can see, the weather's not been very kind to us recently because we're still trying to get on with digging the backyard, and it's a bit looking a little bit like the Somme at the moment. We've even got giant trenches. Now, this is because Tony's finished building my raised beds, and we decided this part of the garden has the better soil, so dug some big holes, filled up the new raised beds for me so that I can use the soil, and then as he gets to scrape the surface with the chipped bits of tiles, and there's some more clayey soil over that side, that will go back in to infill this hole. So that's why we've done that at the moment. It looks a bit of a mess, but it will all make sense eventually. Now, as you can see from the distance, there's a structure appeared in the middle of my garden. Tony has constructed this for me, and that is now housing on the top my sprinkler, and the hose is attached to one side of that. At the moment it's just lying around the garden, but it will be tidied away eventually and have its own place. Now the other thing, of course, is that Ad cannot get on out here, so he's now moving the digger around to the front of the end barn there, so I'm going to follow him and see where he's going. Where's he going to?
Yeah.
I thought he was going around there. He just come back from there. My mistake. He's already been working in the front courtyard of the other barn. So they've just had to hold the traffic up so we can drive the wrong way up the street to bring it back into this part. Right. Another phase is about to begin because now the big machine's gone from the courtyard. Now the barn roof is finished. Adam's able to now dig a trench in the driveway to explore where our drains are.
I know.
As soon as that sun's on you, that's pretty hot, isn't it? Behind the big gates here, and the drainage goes from here out to the gates, and from here somewhere along to the gîte. So we're very cautiously, or Adam very cautiously is going to dig a little trench to explore. We're hoping that we're going to hit sand so that we don't break any pipes. And this is in order that we can get 2 stack pipes attached to this so that we can carry on with the bathrooms in the upstairs apartment. Right, Adam and Tony have had to take up this piece of concrete because it was broken by the huge piece of machinery that came in, and because they want to investigate the drains. But look what they found. There's a big piece of concrete by the threshold of that doorway, and there's the original cobbles, same as we've got on the other side.
There's the pipe, Jane.
Ah, there's the pipe, that's good.
That's not very deep at all.
Ah, I'm sure it goes down quite deep, Ad, to be honest. You never know though, perhaps that's why we have some problems sometimes with it
Well,
getting blocked.
as long as it's got a fall on it,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
I think it falls a lot more by the time it gets to the road.
Right, good. So he can then come up here.
Oh, right.
Because you were saying you're going to put a downpipe in.
Well then,
so you can connect.
Do we
onto
even
that.
need to dig a... We don't need to dig a channel then?
No.
We'll just have all the connections on that wall. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Obviously the cobbles have been removed when that's been put in.
I don't really understand this. They wanted to check the drain.
That's because because we had problems with it sometimes backing up. And we weren't sure there was enough fall on it. But we haven't, touch wood, had problems with it lately. But there is only 2 of us using it. Look. So you could just connect into that and not dig a channel at all.
So he said he was going to put a downpipe on.
Yes.
But he was just going to tap straight into
The only reason we were going to get him to dig was because of the problem we had with it backing up. But it hasn't done it, has it, lately?
It hasn't done it.
Perhaps it was just not being used enough.
What I fancy then,
It's got to be worth a try.
and there's the water pipe, look, right next to it.
Oh yes, the blue. Yeah. Yeah.
That's where he's run that over there.
Well, we've already got the water connection anyway, haven't we? We just need the drainage connected, don't we? So the whole lot could come down this side of the water. It could probably come
We could go up,
on an angle.
and dog leg over and go through that
We
floor.
could box it in so it doesn't look ugly, couldn't
Yeah, of
we?
course we could, yeah.
I mean,
This simplifies things, doesn't it?
can get straight onto that, can't they?
Yep.
And we could then be putting the bathroom in.
I could hand dig that round there.
Yeah, tidy it up a bit.
And hand dig round here,
maybe
absolutely
clear
right.
so we can see this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just
And
ask
then,
him to connect into that and take it through the walls.
Yeah. Drip top.
We've got the 2 toilets up there, haven't we? And then we could get 2 new toilets fitted straight away and start
You see,
sorting the
it's
shower
got
out.
quite a fall on it.
Yes.
It has got quite a dip.
Got a couple of falls on it.
You and Adam. Oh dear.
So the bit that Jane's standing on, I can take
I'm sorry, that's that bit there, the cracked bit, yeah. And then if we chip that across straight,
and I fancy
that will be the end of our shingle
that's all cracked in.
stone chippings. I just love that we found a few more cobbles. Can we keep that bit?
No, we're putting stone on top of this.
Are we?
Yeah, because the stone will come up ½ inch lower than what this stone
Oh,
step is.
have we got to dig that out then?
No, we haven't.
'Cause that's higher.
Yes. Now what we're going to do, ready at entrances, just scrape that back a little bit,
Yeah.
just give us an inch or so.
Okay. So does that mean that this actual entranceway is going to be higher than that step?
No.
Oh, I see. So we're going to carry on with the stone chippings.
Yes.
So how are we going to stop them all going in the road?
Because already there's an inch below there, and the back and the down.
Can you push your switch, please?
Which switch? One of these. Got some new switches.
The first,
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
the first.
Left.
Voila!
Hey! We have outdoor lights working.
1, 2.
So we're happy that the drains are running clear and quickly. Drains awake really quick then. So there is a decent fall on it.
Yep. I'll dig all this out, dig underneath it so we can see it all.
Oh yeah. It should be a simple enough job to make a connection in there though.
I was just saying, so
If we just try and grab the things out there, and I'll call that a day, I reckon.
yeah, lift there more.
Okay.
Again, so you
Yes.
just scrape that back a little bit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of noise out there. Oh! Someone's trimming our front door tone. It's just good to the council, isn't it? Someone's trimming. Saves us doing it. Oh, they do actually really look after things here. I've looked at it a couple of times and thought I must do that soon. Wow. Oh look, yeah. Here comes the rake sweeper. Might shut the door, else I'm going to get swept up. Oh no, he's sweeping it into the road. And then, sort of. Never mind. Getting most of it. idea is just to try and scrape a tiny bit off of the surface as much as we can, and that when we level out this courtyard and put the black stuff down and the stone chippings, that we use the same stuff here until such time as we're ready to put down some proper stone flagstones. Just makes it usable for the time being, and make it look prettier. A lot less dust. Oh, obviously we need to try and dig a little bit of a trench by the doorway so that we don't take it all out onto the road. That's good. So where's the drain, Tone? Where's the drain? Oh, not on that bit. That's good. That was lucky, wasn't it? Right. Looks like the road stuff they put down, doesn't it? Looks like the stuff that back in the UK we used to get this spread on our unmade road. I think they used to call it type 1 or type 2, can't remember. So yeah, it should be enough so that we don't end up taking a lot of gravel out into the road with us, or losing it. Oh, there's lots of stone under there. Coming out there.
Yeah, smashing.
Ah, what are they doing then? Oh, this is the road sweeping people. He's coming up this way up the road to do that side. Wow. The councilmen in the road stopping the traffic. So the road sweeper can do the other side. Oh, a bit breezy here today. It's a nice day. Oh. Anyway. I wasn't here yesterday. I was with Deborah. We were cleaning up a house, ready to get it up for sale. A lady who hasn't been able to get here for a couple of years, and so we pretty much cleaned and staged the house so that we could get some lovely pictures for her to sell her house. So we were gone all day doing that. We'll put a few little pictures in actually of the finished. I don't have any of the before pictures, but yeah, I'll show you a few pictures of the house. It's a pretty little place, and you'll get an idea of the sort of property that you can buy here. It's about 10 minutes up the road from here, maybe 15 minutes towards the Chateau, but it is in the tiny little hamlet of 3 houses. But yeah, it was lovely being there yesterday. It's got some pretty views over the fields, and we quite enjoyed it, and once it was finished it looked pretty good. Anyway, I'll show you a few photos of that later. But things have been happening while I wasn't here, so I've been told by Tony this morning that something else has been found around the front of the barn, so I'm going to go and film that now. So there's been more clearance going on around here. Now, we did discover before that we had a sort of a patio out the back here, but it's a bit of a mishmash out here. But what they're saying that they've found is out the front here. Also, there's some work been going on out here. So this is the side barn. I'm coming through the back door. To the front courtyard. Now, if you remember, there was that huge construction here, which has been demolished. and has opened up the courtyard. So it's a huge space out here in the courtyard. Look at the trunk on that ivy there. It's like a tree, isn't it? Anyway, a little bit more for Tony to get rid of. So that's part of the work that's been going on. And obviously there's a little, almost like a cellar type window there at the bottom there, which was behind that structure. So the structure was not part of the original building, definitely not. And it was made of sort of little small brick things, which have been carted away now. Anyway, what they've discovered out here is this. Some more cobbles. And we don't know how far it goes. The intention is for us to do the same as the large courtyard out here where it was, to do the same with the small stone chippings. But I think we're going to see how many of these we uncover and where it goes to. But that's a really interesting find, isn't it? Nobody's looked at these cobbles probably for hundreds of years. And I don't know, I don't think it carries on too far. But yeah, there's definitely a few down there. It's brilliant. I love it. Anyway, the rest of the courtyard, unfortunately, is looking a bit of a mess. Adam's been in here with the digger, trying to clear it enough so that we can see what we're dealing with. But yeah, I'm loving that. We found some cobbles in the other side. Now we've found some cobbles this side. So we need to decide if there's a lot of them, we maybe work around that and leave them here. If there's not too many, we'll perhaps take them up and reuse them. So yeah, they're right in the middle, these cobblestones. Don't know why. So we'll see if we can uncover any more. And I'm standing as far back as I can. I can't get the whole barn in now. I'm up against the gates here. But yeah, it's looking so much bigger now that that structure's gone. It's looking huge, actually. They've also dug this up. I think it says Desire au Caca. It definitely says Linier's share. This brick. Desire au Caca. Not sure what that is. It's obviously some manufacturer's name or something, but that's pretty amazing, and it's extremely local, obviously. I think we'll probably keep that one somewhere. Right, Tony's just brought me out in the courtyard because he spotted something on the floor. Can you see it? It is amazing. It's huge.
Relative in size.
Don't make it fly away.
Relative in size.
Excellent. Yeah, Tony's showing us his shoot so that we can get an idea of the size of it. What's that, about 4 inches from wingtip to wingtip?
Yep.
It is absolutely beautiful. Did you see it fly in?
No, I just walked past it.
And you nearly trod on it because
No.
look how camouflaged it is. It looks like a face, doesn't it?
Mm.
It really looks like something's looking at you. It's like a little mask. I'm going to scare him in a minute. Wow, I'm going to go around the other side. I hope he's okay. Mind you, he looks very healthy. Wow. That is absolutely beautiful. Surely I'm going to scare him in a minute. He's taking no notice of me whatsoever. Wow. I've never seen one of those before. I'm going to try and touch it and see what happens. Oh. Oh. Come on, come on. Oh. It's on my hand. Wow. I'm being very gentle with that. Oh! No, it doesn't look very well. It's not very well. No. Tone? It's, I don't think it's very well. It's not flying. Actually, when it opens its wings up, it's got more eyes. Look.
Sunshine.
Yeah, I think it needs some warmth.
Yes.
Put him somewhere safe, yeah. Somewhere dry. Right, I'm going to put him somewhere dry because he's looking a little bit lethargic and it's a bit chilly this morning, so I think maybe he needs some sunshine. Oh, he's very beautiful. Right, let's put him somewhere safe. I'm going to put him in the wood pile because it's dry under there. And hopefully it'll warm up. Put him in there. Oh, get off, he's hanging on to me now. He won't get off of me. There, put him in the wood pile. Right, the plumbing works have begun today. So this is in our drive-through. And it looks like we're getting a bigger pipe as well. I think they're going to put in an inspection pit with a manhole cover, which makes a bit more sense than these plastic inspection caps, because that one's been broken as the big digger thing, the big crane thing drove over it. But we were going to replace it anyway, so not a problem. So yeah, they're putting in some extra connections in here for us so that we can finish the bathroom upstairs. So yeah, pipes and things have arrived. There's drilling going on. There's a big hole in the wall which looks promising. We have to have 2 holes in the wall for the stack pipe to come out for the waste for the toilets, and that's what they're doing at the moment.
Moi j'en ai donc.
Tu te dépêches.
Mais de ça.
Oh,
là, là, là.
Oh, oh, oh.
Là. Touchez plus. Tu le cales par contre. Là, sous.
Ouais, là, ici, là. Ah, je vais mettre ce petit bout.
On va peut-être mettre le matin, mettre un peu de ciment et tout.
Ah.
Hein?
Ah, ouais, d'accord.
Hein?
D'accord.
J'ai du sable là
Ah, et du sable?
pour
Avec un peu de
sable.
ciment? Un peu de ciment. Ciment. Béton.
Oh, Simon. Oh, non.
Non?
Mais sable pour le.
Tu dis c'était trop bas. Quoi?
Non, ça, par rapport à ça.
Oh bah non, non.
C'était que ça qui disait.
Ah, non, bah, tu pouvais pas le mettre jusque là.
Non, non, non.
Non.
Ouais.
Eh bien, ah oui.
I thought I'd show you the blossoms on that bush down by the river. They're not the pom-pom ones that I thought they might be. They're very, very beautiful. And do they smell? Yes, they have a fantastic scent. Highly perfumed. So I think this is probably the faux orange blossom. Yeah, it's lovely. I'm so glad that one stayed. Now, the stretch of river, we don't know how long it is because it's very, very windy. But the actual distance as the crow flies is 10 kilometres. So we believe that they'll probably be doing about 12 to 14 kilometres if they get that far. Ah! Oh, what is it?
It's a little roach again.
That's quite a big roach. Wow, that was quick.
It's not all baby catfish anymore.
There were little fish in there, but there's obviously a lot of big fish in there. Oh wow, that's amazing. We haven't got a net.
We all need